Tonight's Legal Eagles, we have them here tonight to react to all the Kavanaugh news. President of Alliance for Justice, Nan Aaron, and the Chief Counsel for the Judicial Crisis Network, Carrie Severino. But listen, this is really interesting, late-breaking information. Nan, I'll go to you first. What do you make of this, that potentially the committee's talked to a man who says it may have been me?
I don't make much of it, frankly. This information was not gathered during any kind of FBI investigation. I assume it was Republican senators on the phone with someone. But there are no witnesses. You know, it's very reminiscent of a story we heard very similar to this one just last week when Ed Whelan blamed some other guy for committing the assault.
But Carrie, what man would come forward and potentially expose themselves to this kind of even criminal accusation? I mean, there's so much we don't know, but it's bizarre.
I think at this point, yeah, we really don't know what to make of it because we've had a lot of stuff thrown around, you know, allegations that within hours being made of them were retracted earlier today on Twitter, things like that. So we have to be careful not to prejudge this.
We do.
But my understanding is that I think for at least in the year we're talking about 1982, the statute of limitations would have passed on that. But, you know, who knows? I think we're going to have to wait to see maybe tomorrow. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this.
Very interesting. Okay.
One thing we do know, they will ask her, Republicans will certainly ask Dr. Blasey Ford about this, and I assume she will have a very measured, credible answer.
Yeah, I think we're all.
It goes to whether she is remembering it correctly, which is the crux of the case.
And if this is a sworn statement from this man, and whether his name goes public, it'll be a very interesting development to see how she reacts to this tomorrow. I think we're all looking forward to hearing from her. And you heard from the polygraph expert that we had with her, and in his account of what she told him as well. So he's talked to her. The committee hasn't, but we'll all hear from her tomorrow. Okay, so let's talk about what we expect tomorrow. This is what GOP Senator Kennedy, who is a member of the committee, said about how this is going to go tomorrow.
We have no plans whatsoever to try to have any gotcha moments or go Catwoman or Batman on anybody. I mean, the purpose of this is to allow Dr. Ford and Judge Kavanaugh to tell their stories.
And her team negotiated this around the clock with the Senate Judiciary Committee. This is what they've arrived at. Do you feel tomorrow will be a fair process? Are you satisfied that we're going to get to hear from everybody and hear both sides?
Absolutely not. I mean, I do think that she will provide a very serious, compelling, powerful, credible story tomorrow. But do I think the process has been fair? Absolutely not.
But will tomorrow be fair?
Will tomorrow be fair? I think, you know, it remains to be seen. However, it is interesting to see that Republican senators, several of them have already vilified and bullied her, even before they've heard her comments tomorrow. It's like 27 years ago with Anita Hill.
How do you feel that they are bullying her?
Oh,
by asking her to show up?
Lindsey Graham has already tried to discredit her story. Orrin Hatch, who was there 27 years ago with Anita Hill,
so how do you think
has said that she made up her story,
well,
that
how do you
she's
think
mixed
that
up.
contrasts with the Democrats who've already found him guilty without hearing from the two of them?
Well, look, I think there's actually a lot of space between saying this story doesn't add up as to Brett Kavanaugh and saying that I don't think anyone's saying she's making this stuff up. I think it's a matter of we're talking about 30-some years ago, and memories, you know, could have been confused at the time, could fade. So I do think that this is going to be an opportunity to hear from both sides. I'm excited to hear that it's not going to just be 21 different senators questioning. I wish both sides had gone the route of having an experienced person have a coherent line of questioning. But I think it's going to be very valuable to finally have a chance to go through this. No, this hasn't been a fair process. The fair process would have been to follow the regular order, like Senator Feinstein did not do, to call for a confidential investigation that would have protected Dr. Ford, that would have protected Judge Kavanaugh's reputation. We didn't go down that road. Unfortunately, every one of these allegations has been, even after people said, let's have the FBI investigate things, each new allegation they pushed to the media before having the FBI look at it. So that isn't really fair to anyone.
Let me ask you really
this
quickly,
is the best we can do,
because today your group has been very supportive of this nomination, and today there were some articles suggesting you guys were backing off. Where are you tonight?
Oh no! They took one line out of an MSNBC interview out of context. I spent the whole interview defending Kavanaugh. We absolutely stand firmly behind Judge Kavanaugh and are looking forward to his hearing tomorrow. I'm looking forward to his confirmation.
We know your group has spent a lot on ads. We know both sides are spending a lot of money on this. It's not like anything I think we've ever seen before, but we'll see it anew tomorrow. Starting at 9 a.m., we got coverage. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.